Hi Virgo, the mailman just came. It's 1:38 on the clock, which is the Magician and the Queen of Cups, which is very much the Mary Magdalene energy. That can be Virgo energy as well, even though it's seen as a water sign. But we have the Queen of Cups and the Magician. Magician can be Gemini. Virgo comes up for Magician as well. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Virgo, okay, we're going to roll the die too. Let me just pull out my dice. This is a general reading for Virgo. So if you want something more specific, my information's below as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And let's get going for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. And we have Mars. We have the number 5, which is change, and articulation definitely was coming up earlier today. Change, expansion, freedom, the Hierophant, which commitment and freedom come into the same energy there. And we have Sagittarius. So we have 2 arrows of the Mars and Sagittarius. So there's a lot of masculine energy there, and change, excitement. Somebody might be very passionate. That's confirmation. All right, so we have Mars, aggression. We have Sagittarius, which is leaving. It's in the South Node, leaving through the 22nd, which then the North and South Node change from Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node into Taurus North Node and Scorpio South Node. So we're still letting go of Sagittarius, which is coming up here, which Sagittarius is expansion and Jupiter, all about letting go of what you do too much of that's not for your highest good. And the change is going on right now with Mars and aggression. So physical energy forward, the masculine. And let's see what's going on here. So let's set the tone first with the Lenormand Reverie. We have the Universal Golden for the read, all uprights, and then uprights and reversals with the mini Rider-Waite. And I feel a little bit nervousness with Virgo that I wasn't feeling earlier today. I wasn't feeling yesterday's reads. So there's a little bit of nervousness there, which is typical for Virgo. Virgo is very stomach related and nerves related. All right, so what is the energy around Virgo's read today? And why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? There's a breakthrough. The Lovers. That's why you're nervous. Because there's Mars energy. Look at that. Really funny. Oh, look what's here. Look. You got the man from Mars, the lady from Venus, and Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde in between them in a breakthrough of the Lovers. Well, that's pretty profound. There's luck after that. So, all right, let's see here. At the bottom of the deck is the garden or the park, the 20 of Judgment. This is the underlying energy going away. So this could be a public meet or dealing with nature and natural things, perhaps going on hikes. But it is about publicly bringing something out into the open as well, with decisions, judgment, a wake-up call. And this is normal for Virgo also, because they're very natural-oriented. Let's put these guys up here. Okay, very interesting. Okay, and who was it yesterday? I can't remember if it was Leo or Cancer had the 2 power people, the power man from Mars that's up there, but also the power woman. And you just had the 10 of Pentacles drop out. I've already pre-shuffled all 3 decks, but I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. This is for Virgo, sign of Virgo, December 2021. Going into December 2021 for Virgo. Virgo. One more. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, December 2021. Breathe, Virgo. Virgo. Okay. Well, that was pretty clear, actually. Very precise. Very Virgo-ish. And I'm a Virgo, so. We have the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you're learning something new or trying to manifest something new. This could be an earth child or someone with a lot of earth in your chart, manifesting an opportunity or an invitation. And what is the challenge? Is the Eight of Wands. A lot of energy, back and forth energy. This is the hours of love. This can be a lot of communication or travel, a flurry of activities here. And maybe you're just dealing with children in general. The foundation is the Devil. The shadow side, a Capricorn, the ball and chain, whatever codependencies you're dealing with. But that can also just be a Capricorn person. This Page of Pentacles could be a Capricorn. And in the recent past, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold or destitution, hospital, illness visits, okay? Feeling like you're in exile from the group, feeling left behind, no man left behind. Strikes have been coming up this week too. I don't know if somebody's on strike or got laid off. Crowning here is the Death card. Big transformation here. There could be a death. If there's a death, there may be something from unnatural causes there with the Devil there. But this also can just be big transformation, endings, change, dark night of the soul. Okay. That can be Scorpio and Capricorn there. Maybe Scorpio and Capricorn are the ones left out in the cold here. And what's coming up for you is the Ace of Wands. New passion, growth, creativity, excitement. And who's it coming from? You see yourself as the Ten of Wands. This is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world on your shoulders. Perhaps you've been working out a lot lately or doing yard work. I have somebody actually working on the yard right now. It can be carrying too much weight. Maybe you want to lose weight. Inspired to codependency, food. Inspired to lose weight. And we are coming up towards the first of the year soon in the holidays when everyone starts thinking about their weight because they eat too much. What's around you or how others might see you is the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, taking the high ground. Again, this could be clearing weeds, literally, or dealing with nature and natural things, okay? So we talked about nature here and the underlying energy for this deck. And the block for you is the Fool, being free to take a leap of faith, open your heart. And in this deck, the Fool looks a little bit snooty, like well, if you are this, then I'm going to do what I want to do, right? And so are they being snooty with their doggy friend? Or are they being snooty with someone else, and there's their loyal friend who's always sticking with them? So freedom here is a block for you? Or is it the fear of making a fool of yourself is a block for you? And it can be both, for sure. And what do we end up with? We end up with the Hierophant. We just talked about the Hierophant being in the same realm as freedom because it's the number 5. 5 is freedom, but it's expansion and it's change, but it's also commitment and the freedom of commitment, right? When you commit to something that you love, it's freeing. But if you commit to something you do for the wrong reasons, it's enslaving, right? So we have Taurus here too. So we have Aries and Taurus over here, Capricorn and Scorpio over there. So there could be 2 on each side here. And what is connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read, Virgo? The High Priestess, which also can be your energy. This also could be Pisces. It could be Aquarius. This could be someone who's an aide, who's a nurse, an advisor, a religious assistant, and anything like that. Who's a good secret keeper, right? Keeps things to themselves, very spiritually oriented, whether they're very religious or more on the spiritual side. There's definitely Viking energy here and hooks in the third eye. Okay, we have olive, so Italian and Middle Eastern energy comes up from here, and the black and white of it, and all of the colors in between. But again, trying to keep it in a high vibration. And there's very religious energy here between the Hierophant and the High Priestess, whether it's spirituality or religion, and perhaps the face-off between standard religion and alternative religion. And then what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Chariot, a bold move, perhaps taking the show on the road. This could be a move, traveling, ascending, dealing with your car, dealing with a puppet show, or dealing with literally performing. And so again, we have Cancer. You have a lot of energies here, a lot of major arcana. You have Death and the Devil. All right, so we have Capricorn and Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces and Cancer. So you have all three water signs with Capricorn and Aries and Taurus. So a lot of water here, but you don't have a lot of water reflected in the action cards, only in the major arcana. So there's a lot of water here as far as people or energies, commitment, religion, death, and addictions, right? Very Sagittarius, actually. That's funny. All right, so I'm going to pull out a few extra cards in case I need them for the end of your read. And then we are going to see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Swords, which is peace or moving to a more peaceful place. Perhaps you're dealing with a boat. We have Virgo energy in here, but they don't have their light with them, right? Maybe they're feeling exhausted, going on vacation, or just, needing a peaceful place, going away from where they were. We have the King of Wands who's looking to see what they're doing. And here's the Page of Wands. So it could be a father and child energy there. Let's see where I want to go back. All right, so the Truth came out here. Somebody might have gotten served their crown on a platter or triumphed over the field. But either way, this is about the truth, even if there's lies coming out, it's about the truth. And then grounding, integrating, being bored, apathetic, feeling sorry for oneself, right? Not knowing if they should choose this or not even seeing this option here because they're so self-absorbed in what they're feeling. And then this connection here with the Queen of Swords speaking their truth and perhaps bleeding out or about pain, betrayal. This can be issues, any kind of pain issues. This could be major surgery, talking about major surgery. Okay, this could be major transplant, heart surgeries, anything like that. This can also be a sex change operation because that came up yesterday, I think, was it? Or earlier. We have the loyal, humble servant coming in to help, right? So someone's speaking about it. This can be a nurse also telling someone about someone who just had surgery and the care that they need. And then again, father and child, looking to see what's going on with moving to a more peaceful waters and what it's going to take to do that. So again, it could be about surgeries, but again, any kind of pain, endings, betrayal. But there seems to be quite a few people here involved. Okay, so somebody's finding peace, or they found peace. We'll have to see how that comes out. But the top players here are the King and the Page of Wands. So a father and child type energy, and perhaps a hermit or a Virgo who's involved with the father and child there. Or that can be the King of Wands' inspiration as well, because the hermit, what the hermit's bringing into the King of Wands is causing his inspiration. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So definitely can relate this. We have all three earth signs too, because you're Virgo, but you're showing fire right here, and that could be fire that's in your energy right now. We have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have all three water signs, and then we have Aries over here as your block. That could be a fear. So your challenge is the energetic exchange. Your block is freedom. Freedom rings. Or the fear of embarrassing oneself, making a fool of oneself. This could be someone literally afraid to walk off the cliff as well. So again, there could be death, dark night, transition, transformation, or that can just be a Scorpio person dealing head on with Taurus as we move into the North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. They may not like that because they have to let go of things that is natural to them, that doesn't serve them. And that can have to do with deep transformational things, because that's Scorpio. Death, taxes, money, sex. It's all Scorpio stuff we'll be letting go of as we go into the commitment of the Taurus societal norms, follow through, because Taurus is very good at going the distance. Okay. And soon we'll be going into Capricorn energy too, the end of December. Why does Virgo have the Six of Swords in the underlying energy along with the King of Wands and the Page of Wands? Okay, something that's not working out, or somebody's overworking or feeling overworked. Perhaps they're seeing things, or this is seeing synchronicities, having lots of options. Why are they overworking? Or if things aren't working out, realizing they have a lot of other options. Or perhaps you're done overworking because you found the one that you wanted and you're able to then get rid of the rest. But this is heaven in your eyes. This could be someone working really hard too because there's something they really want, they're dreaming of, and so they're willing to do the overtime here. But now it's about finding a peaceful place, right? After the stormy waters, just wanting calm. There's explosive energy here, sudden change. This can be somebody blowing their stack, blowing their top, their crown, blowing their cover, blowing their mind, getting blown out of the water, getting kicked out of the house, or some kind of explosion or eruption happening here. And again, this could be someone like so excited that, or she blows. Sorry, I just dropped the card on the table. Okay? This is, you know, something really exciting. And somebody's been working really hard for it, doing overtime. Or maybe they've been working too hard, and maybe somebody could be seeing things. Maybe somebody who's older might get a little dizzy or confused. Sudden shock, or let's see what else plays out. The Knight of Cups was coming up reversed after the Tower. So it could be some kind of, it can be jealousy or moodiness, but I wasn't really getting that. I was getting, it can be with Scorpio. It could be a jealous Scorpio there. But it's also about refusing to give love back. And that could be testing someone too, like someone holding back their feelings to test someone, to test the waters. And maybe someone doesn't know someone really well, they hold back on being really loving and friendly until they know them a little better. It could be that too, testing somebody if you don't know them, or if you're dealing with someone new, doing work with them. The recent past here is the Five of Pentacles, and this is uncomfortable energies. So again, two left out in the cold, or recovering from the cold, or recovering from a cold. Someone's is feeling under the weather, but that also can be feeling like someone left you behind. You could be dealing with injuries or illness or money issues, feeling destitute, or just the cold weather of feeling out in the cold, which is uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable energies or feelings, as opposed to walking away, sitting in it and dealing with it, which is uncomfortable. And perhaps dealing with the Empress there and the Emperor. So someone's dealing with some very powerful or wealthy people here, which may make you very uncomfortable. I mean, Virgos can be wealthy people, definitely, right? Because they're very good savers and that kind of thing. But also Virgo can be very humble and not be comfortable around energies that want to control them. But these do look like loving energies. They're both upright, but they may be uncomfortable with the same thing. This is like poverty and wealth, and the discomfort between those impoverished and those wealthy is what's coming up here. But there's a couple there for sure. It's coming up with the moon afterward. So again, could be at night, or there's some romance here brewing that may be uncomfortable between two from different sides of the tracks. At night with Cancer energy here. And again, there's Taurus and Aries, which are right here, Taurus and Aries energies out in the cold. Or are they leaving the King of Wands and the Page of Wands out in the cold? So who is what is the Devil in the foundation there for Virgo December? All right, the Chariot reversed. So this is brokenness, right? This is the biggest, boldest movement energy in the deck, and Mars came up, but it's broken. This could be an issue with a car. It could be a canceled trip or travel, but it also can be any kind of brokenness. Feeling broke, feeling broken, broke up, a relationship, broke down, had a breakdown, breaking in, breaking out, break through, right? You had the sun breaking through here, a breakthrough in a love relationship. So there could be a breakthrough here, but it may paralyze you, feeling stuck at the moment. Perhaps with the Queen of Swords reversed, someone not speaking their truth, or they could be verbally abusive or just being very negative right now. They could be giving someone the silent treatment, right? Or someone going to get their car fixed and not trusting what someone's telling them, how much it's going to cost, right? Isn't that the biggest thing, you know, dealing with mechanics you don't know? And are they going to do something to your car to make more money? It's that kind of energy there of not trusting someone that you don't know that well yet. And here we have the King of Wands upright. So we have Capricorn energy with the devil there. And again, these are two people chained together. And so the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands may feel chained together. So, and is this Page of Wands over here the Queen of Swords? Is that his muse? But maybe it's not amusing to her. She may have air in her chart. This could be Virgo as well, with Cancer in their chart. And the King of Wands may see her as his muse. They're the ball and chain or something they're dependent on for inspiration. The central energy here is the Judgment card and the Moon. And this is about a wake-up call, a decision, a final judgment. This can be music being piped in or rescue efforts like the Red Cross. But it's about waking up the dead, those who haven't been paying attention. And this is the subconscious energy. This can be romantic energy as well. You know, the wolves howling at the moon, right? Because they don't know where to put that Mars energy. Needing to make a decision. Aquarius for me and Cancer here with this Page of Pentacles. And implementing a new plan, right? This is where you may be taking a break, deciding if you can retire. Do I have enough? Am I enough? And this is about implementing a plan, whether it's just spending, going shopping, or getting a new job, investing, whatever it is for you. That's coming up here. So this Page of Pentacles is making a decision at night, or between Aquarius and Cancer, to implement a plan. And this page definitely, you know, can be a Capricorn, but it really can be any earth sign. This could be someone who's planning on calling, making their calls at night, or setting their alarm at night to make sure they get up in the morning, or literally calling a Cancer to implement a plan. And then we have the Hermit energy, which is you. So this is the challenge here. This is very positive energy, though. We have the Queen of Wands looking the other way. This is sunshine, kids, Leo, pets. And this is the Hermit, Virgo, advising, shedding light on the situation over here, perhaps for a child. Shedding light or advising. Exposing all, having fun in the sun, perhaps children or vacation. And the Queen of Wands is looking the other way. She's paying attention to someone who's grieving, someone who's feeling loss or regret, guilt and shame, not letting go of the past, right? The challenge for Virgo is the energetic exchange with the past. And this can be a Leo energy here with the Queen of Wands. Doesn't have to be, though. It can just be, this is very energized, positive energy here. Except for the one who's feeling badly for something. And why is this person feeling badly? This could be a Queen of Wands shaming someone as well. But she's upright. Crowning here is the Death card. And that's the Knight of Cups reversed. And again, it can be jealousy, insincerity, moodiness, rejection. This could be a Scorpio. Scorpio came up here and here. So it's definitely a Scorpio involved with rejection or jealousy here. And perhaps moving on, or somebody else moving on from them. Maybe they're jealous or upset that somebody was able to move on from them. And that could be you, Virgo. Somebody's moving on in order to drop the facade, or even if they messed up or tripped up or dropped the ball, maybe they did it on purpose in order to break patterns that don't serve them anymore. And that's coming up there. And there is a connection here of coming together in a really big way to celebrate. Wanting a connection that's celebratory as opposed to something that drags them down. And then we have coming up the Ace of Wands. And there's the Devil reverse. So detoxing this new passion here, or is that something being forced upon you? Okay, we have two energies reversed and the Death card reversed. Capricorn, Libra, and Scorpio all reversed here in a row with the Ace of Wands reversed. So there may be some frustration there around detoxing, about the downturn, about a twist of fate. This is about a near-death experience, or someone may perhaps died in the recent past and you're still dealing with it. This can be the dark night of the soul, but this also can be just being dead tired, or the cycle that just refuses to end, right? The downturn with the C word, that we've been dealing with for the past 2 years. So trying to detox the turn of events and to end this cycle, once and for all, but it's very frustrating, right? It's very painful in trying to end this cycle with no growth, right? No creativity, no passion, trying to end the war. You see yourself as the Ten of Wands. Why? Virgo, a little bit sticky there. Virgo. December 2021. There we go. All right. You have the Hierophant reversed, and we have the Hierophant right here. So this is either breaking away from something, whether it's a marriage, religion, or establishment, or societal norms, or you are alternative. You have different belief systems than the norm. And again, this could be a divorce. And this is someone feeling imprisoned by their belief systems, perhaps, or imprisoned by breaking away from certain belief systems for their dreams. Feeling burdened by their beliefs, or a divorce. Feeling imprisoned between, this could be a Taurus person, someone with Taurus in their chart, and an Aquarius or star person, healer, or someone with their dreams coming true, imprisoning the person between them. Feeling like they're trapped between a rock and a hard place. And this could be an Aquarius energy with the King of Swords, or this is just the star, the healer, the dreamer. Maybe your dream come true. And this could be offering them love, coming from a connection here. Trying to end the battle, or in a losing battle. Holding on. It's talking about the weight of the world on your shoulders, or have you let that go? But it feels like you're still imprisoned here, or somebody is, with the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, and then someone standing up for themselves. For Virgo, you got a lot of fire in your energies. And this is the Eight of Wands reversed. So this challenge over here is someone not allowing that energetic flow to happen. This is someone not expressing their true feelings, or this can be petty debates about things too that aren't important and not important. Or this can be heated arguments. It can be delay after delay. Somebody may be defending why there's delays here with the King of Cups reversed, which can be conditions of love, or this can be a water sign, or somebody who's emotionally detached or unavailable, or someone who's got depression or alcohol issues. And having petty arguments because they're not upright there, they're not balanced. This can be some arrogance here, okay? Someone who's very satisfied with themselves, right? Trying to argue petty things, or just trying to push your buttons to have a good argument with you because they get satisfaction out of that. So there can be some arrogance here. Right? Because I wouldn't think self-happiness doesn't come from a King of Cups reversed and an Eight of Wands reversed. It comes from those energies being upright. So someone's defending their arrogance here, or their need to be satisfied. Their needs aren't being satisfied. There is satisfaction here, but it's through addictive behavior. Someone trying to detox. Also, you have the King of Swords right here and the Queen of Swords reversed over here, but she's with the King of Wands. And they have Cancer in their energy. And the King of Swords over here, it looks like they may be in Aquarius or with Aquarius and Taurus energies. The block for you is the Fool. The Queen of Cups, focusing on her heart, being very loving, and finding peace with injustice. This is like someone moving away from injustice to find peace and be their loving selves. But this is a block for you. So I don't know if let me see. I want to see what the Fool, if the Fool is upside, right side up or upside down. Where are you, Fool? Don't feel like this is negative though at all. The Ace of Wands, by the way, is upright. The Fool's upright too. So the block for you is freedom, for sure. Freedom in loving yourself and having peace without injustice in your life, that you don't need injustice in your life or imbalance. And you end up with the Hierophant reversed, which is, like I said, a divorce, a break away from any kind of social establishment or religion, but also can be alternative ways of being, alternative spirituality, thinking outside the box. Why is the Hierophant there for Virgo for December? Queen of Pentacles is solid here. Looking back or thinking about the past with a lover who may have fallen short or fell off the wagon. Okay. This could be someone who divorced or someone who had to break away from their own codependencies or addictions or their need to be connected to a certain religion or establishment or societal status. All right, so that's very positive for Virgo here. And the lovers are upright. I mean, so there is love there. The High Priestess. Holding on, being practical or moderate, and dealing with heartbreak or separation, perhaps feeling sorry for themselves, or perhaps grounding and integrating a message of love here. And that could be love for self as well. This card is about the Three of Cups here, right? That's that party and having fun, and then after the party not feeling so good. And may I have another? It's like, do I really want that again? Do I want to do a cycle again, or am I ready to learn my lesson and move on? That's definitely the energy coming up there. But she is in her knowing and her psychic abilities. It's like she's really feeling into things before she does something maybe she shouldn't be doing again. And then we have the Chariot, which is reversed. But she may be feeling stuck. Why is the High Priestess and the Hierophant there? This is going from the old societal masculine patriarchal ways to the more feminine spiritual ways. She's upright. But again, there's a breakthrough here from your breakthrough up there with the man from Mars and the woman from Venus and those titles. What is the breakthrough here for Virgo? A split, a lie, a division, a need for clarity, dependency, powerlessness, brokenness, the need to spend a lot of money that you don't want to spend, or your children are spending too much. And this could be also letting go of the need for the truth, letting go of the need for status and money, and just setting yourself free. It's like somebody by letting go of something or losing everything, finds their freedom. And someone might be leaving someone behind. Someone's free from this, or free from their own grief, free from their own sleeplessness or crying or purging or headaches or passing a stone, because I passed a stone. And this is somebody coming in, offering a choice with a little bit of romantic love here. Or this can be a child also offering love, or a puppy love, or just love message. This could be a child, a pet, or a message. But somebody's offering a choice here to someone who's been suffering in silence that sets them free. Free from powerlessness and division and brokenness. I'm going to pull a few more cards for the end here. Let me pull these over a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Let me turn this a little bit so you can see better. Okay. So after this brokenness and dealing with differences in religious types of traditional religion, alternative spiritual beliefs, after death or the never-ending story here, feeling dead tired, we have the student here in the middle of the read. I don't think the Page of Pentacles has come out yet. I don't even know if they're expressing upright or reverse energies. But there's a big announcement here, perhaps making an announcement at night about the implementation of the plan for this invite, opportunity, or student, child, perhaps a Capricorn. And again, someone who's feeling left out in the cold, whether it's the Page of Pentacles or this King of Wands and their child or their own inspirations. Don't have a lot of, there's a lot of fire cards, but the only fire card, major arcana, is Aries here, which is the Fool and freedom. So after this brokenness here, or breakthrough, I really feel like it's a breakthrough, not, because I said it, I don't feel like it's really negative here. This is new passion coming in. After dealing with detox and the downturn for the past couple of years, through the never-ending story here of pain, endings, betrayal, or that could be surgeries, whatever it is for you, there's new passion coming in from the Fool, or from freeing yourself, which is a block for you. This also could be receiving new energy and passion and creativity from an Aries person who may be a block for you. And maybe learning something about yourself and then letting your guard down. This is about implementing a new plan in a breakthrough about belief systems and transformation. As I'm losing my voice and someone needs to speak their truth. This is implementing a plan regarding your wounds to send a message. We're going to clarify these two. To send a message or step up to the plate. This could be someone, sending out a message, or it could be a child too who wants to go on vacation to the ranch house or to the mountain house perhaps, or perhaps just to the countryside. And the Sound of Music was coming up too. So someone with a breakthrough about belief systems and codependencies and knowledge and new passion. Working really hard to stand up for oneself and implement a plan and a breakthrough regarding the man from Mars and the woman from Venus in their roles, because you see it's like the jackal and the coffin, right? It's the embalmer and the dead person, right? That the jackal is the masculine and the dead person is the feminine, right? The one awakening is the feminine, right? Within all of us. So it's waking them up to be equals as opposed to one over the other, the masculine over the feminine, right? The doctor was always traditionally a masculine energy over the patient, which is the feminine weak one. So this is the masculine and feminine play within each one of you, and the assessment of that into coming into a more of an equal playing field here, and implementing a plan to lose the wounded warrior here with a message of coming together, and with a wake-up call, an announcement, a decision. as the hermit, the wise hermit with the light, shedding light down on it all, right? You're coming up as the messenger here. Why are you implementing a plan about a breakthrough? What's the breakthrough? I mean, your freedom is the breakthrough here because this was your block. And you had the Fool coming in over there. Being strong, taming your own inner beast, recovering from being left out in the cold, from injury, illness, that you're able to do this on your own, especially if your feminine is coming up here. You're able to do all these things on your own, to come full circle, to be complete and whole. You definitely have some Pisces energy here that may be a really good example for you, which is you're on the opposite side of our axis, Virgo and Pisces. And this could be someone showing you, right? Because it's like what you don't project in your personality, your Pisces counterpart or friend or child, whoever's really close to you in your life, is reflecting back to you to show you the things that you'd like to project more of that maybe you lack, and vice versa. So again, letting go of the victim mentality here, perhaps with a child or a message, and perhaps with some instability or a visit. This could be moving, having a visit with someone, or going to a party, or maybe you were just at an event that's over. Or maybe usually I get this as a party that's over. I was just getting, it's only just begun to live. So we've only just begun, is coming up with this. So this is the union, or the home hasn't even happened yet, right? This is the huge celebration, the 11-11, the alignment. And that hasn't even begun yet. It's only just begun. That's a really nice message. I don't get that from that card ever. Big manifestation here. The Magician comes in with all their tools on board, ready to manifest big time with special DNA here. Laying all their cards out on the table with a message for everyone about letting go of an emotional cycle that didn't serve you, that made the family unhappy or made you unhappy. It doesn't need to be in your realm anymore. Of withholding time, money, and effort, right? For what? Playing hardball, trying to magnetize, but there's unhappiness associated with this holding back of the new life. This Page of Pentacles is reversed. Okay, that's someone who missed an opportunity or needs help, money, and opportunity. It could be a child who learns to be codependent on others because they never were taught to do it themselves. And this just gets bigger and bigger, the codependency here on the family here. So it's about teaching children how to be independent, to do things for themselves, and others as well who never were taught that from their parents. And then the Three of Cups of coming together. Big inspiration here. Defenseless to the end. This is like an offer you can't refuse. Somebody's coming clean, getting clean, or cleaning up their act or space, and making an offer you can't possibly refuse to come together with them. An announcement of a higher love. A patient angel or Sagittarius may be coming forward. We also have Aquarius here. And the Hermit, shedding light on it all. And this is like an announcement being made to the Hermit. This also could be someone spitting on the Hermit, right, if they don't agree with what they say. But the Hermit's ignoring as they are focusing in. The Hermit looks like the King of Wands. They're both looking down to see what's going on. So this King of Wands could literally be a Virgo or have Virgo in their chart. And we do have fire here for Virgo. And there's the Page of Wands reversed. So the King of Wands is upright. The Page is reversed, right? They need to learn from the King. And this is a lack of inspiration. Somebody's all over the place. This can be a child who's just tired or sick. But, they're uninspired and they need something to inspire them. Perhaps where they're working right now isn't doing it for them. They're not resonating. There's nothing wrong with the workplace. It's just they don't connect with this. And there's Virgo with the Ten of Wands, the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, working really hard. Okay? So something that resonates with Virgo may not resonate with the child here. It's, again, this is the energy of the wolf pack, right? Where the wolf leader expects the family to follow suit. But this is where the father needs to let go of the child working with them, because they may not like what they do at all. And they may not, you know, Virgo loves hard work, but the child may not like this kind of work. So again, that's what's coming up here. And again, the need to see new perspectives and hang out. And this is about Virgo needing to, you know, this is Virgo feeling really satisfied after a hard workout. Okay, just saying. But also to see a new perspective on not everyone's going to feel the same way you do. Or are you doing too much? And is it really making you feel good to do that much work? And this could be not sleeping and rising above, or just the need to rise above when you see new perspectives. Or not being able to see their perspective, rising above and accepting them anyway, or awakening and coming out here. Somebody may be holding their tongue or wanting to say something but not, right? Because they don't want to be abusive to somebody else, or right, not yelling at a child because they don't want to be like you. That's the energy that's coming up, because there's the King of Pentacles reversed, which can be someone with Virgo in their chart, or a Virgo. And so the underlying energy comes up as the Two of Swords, and that's somebody with new information or clarity. But this can also knock you off balance. People stay like this and keep to themselves because they don't want to deal with it, because they know it might knock them off balance, and that's uncomfortable. That's that imbalance right here of the dysfunctional family, or someone who doesn't use their money properly, or maybe has been going through a loss, so they're imbalanced. But it looks like a message came through which caused a lot of imbalance within the family, or their use of time, money, and effort, because of the wounding here of the wounded warrior and the high priestess, and post-war, with good news coming in. So here the war ended. All right, so here's a reflection of the end of the war, but the end of the war brings PTSD and looting. People start stealing from each other because they go into fear that they won't have enough. So then the high priestess comes in to calm people's fears, right? Give them more spiritual hope and counseling to make them feel better. Remember to go within so you feel better. To deal with the wounded warrior, right? The one who's in fear, protecting their old wound, to learn how to let go of this, right? This is the masculine energy of the warrior who's been fighting their whole life or multiple existences, and the feminine who's been more in her spirituality. And then here is the message that comes out of this, but the wounded warrior may not resonate with that message, but they're stepping up to the plate to spread the word, and it may cause some kind of loss. This also comes in like the cycle of when the infection hit, like they wanted to come and spread the word. It came in through a message of infiltration. So the way that God wants to infiltrate us to get the word to us about changing our ways was through infection here, which caused loss of time, money, and effort for families in the world. Caused imbalance, where people then had to rebalance and see things from a new perspective, which made them uncomfortable. So this is the energy for your read, Virgo. Let's see what comes up from Romance Angels for you. And review the signs again. We had Capricorn and Scorpio over here. And the only fire that was coming up significantly is Aries. But you had all the water signs as majors, and you had all of the earth signs as majors. So a lot of compatible energies with you. And then there were no air majors, though. No air majors. All the water, all the earth, and then Aries. Those were your major energies. And now Capricorn and Scorpio, they were reversed. Aries was upright. So the fire that comes in your energy right now is inspiring for you, so it's good. Pisces was upright, Taurus reversed, Cancer was reversed. Oh, and Aquarius comes up here at the end, which I believe that was upright. Yeah. Scorpio and Virgo is coming up upright as well. So you're in positive energy here. Because, you know, for Virgo, 10 of Wands is happiness, right? Because they get to work out, they feel really good. Not all the signs would feel that way. They would feel like that's a struggle. I don't like that at all, right? So the King of Swords is happy with this, whether he's got Aquarius in his chart or he's just this healer, right? Which is very typical to Virgo. The Taurus energy may not like that. So from Romance Angels, so of the 3 earth signs, Virgo was the only one coming up upright. And of the water signs, Scorpio was reversed, Pisces was upright. So Pisces is the only one upright, and Virgo was upright. So your axis is in positive energy right now, as opposed to some of the others. And you have finances and career. So again, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And again, freedom was coming up as a block for you, and you deserve love. You are lovable. There's Sagittarius energy pointed right at you. And separation, time apart from your partner may be on the horizon. Okay, so if you are dealing with, if you have Sagittarius in your chart, or if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, that may be more significant for you here. But this can be someone you're living with as well in finances, so it could be separation from a financial partner. But there is love being pointed right at you. And then you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And just let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. The bottom of the deck for you is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you're not specifically with an ex, you need to work on releasing some of the energies, or the way you used to be, or perhaps the way someone you're going to be with used to be. Releasing the ex energies, the old, because there's reconciliation coming in here. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So release the old energies. That's what you're being told. Allow the new to come in, the freedom here, because the fire is inspiring you. And we're going to pull from the numerology deck and the energy deck, since I did that for everybody else. I don't know if I did that for Sag, but I might do a second Sagittarius reading for them, because the energies were really wonky that first day with the eclipses going on. It feels a little bit better today. All right, so for Virgo. All right, you have 2 gold cards. Happy ending with the 93, which is the reflection of the Knight of Cups, the 39. And we have the 33 of the Christ consciousness, the 7 of Wands, standing up for oneself and communicating. This is beautiful energy, because this is connecting the solar plexus of your confidence to unity consciousness, to the source energy of communication, and a happy ending. And we got the 3rd eye here as well. That's really beautiful. Oh, look, you got another yellow card. It's all gold. Look, triple gold. That never happens. There's not that many yellow cards in this deck. Okay? And you're connecting the 3rd eye with the sacral, the womb. This is really powerful. Look at the 3s. 3, 3, 3. 1, 3, and 9 came up here. So the 6 is the only thing missing. Really beautiful. The bottom of the deck is surrender. The 91 reversed is the sun. The reflection of the sun is the central sun, saying surrender to source, self-love. Speak your truth and connect with source. And then the energy deck. It's like you're coming in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. You're taking all 3 spots. You and Pisces are definitely the positive energy in this read. That the others are still struggling and they need your help. But the Aries is good too. The Aries is inspiring you. So that could be this King of Wands. Could have Aries in their chart. All right, so for Virgo, December 2021. Okay, so adjacent possibilities. So the 24 is the Queen of Wands. So there could be a Queen of Wands Aries as well, who's coming in here to trigger you, or perhaps, because that could be a block for you here. So it could be some Aries or Queen of Wands energy that's triggering you, to trigger you to let go of a window that fell out, to open a new door or new window to adjacent possibilities, to see a new perspective on the Angel of Love, perhaps, that 9 of Cups, which is loving yourself first. But was it coming across as arrogance before? And perhaps the Queen of Wands could be changing her ways here to more self-love, as opposed to being angry, because the Queen of Wands reversed can be physically abusive as well. But again, that could be a child as well. There could be, a child leaving the nest. So that now the Queen of Wands has to do something for herself. She can't do for just her child anymore. Now she has to take responsibility for who she is. And there's taking off the mask and the attachment to the five of a religion, establishment, a marriage, a way of belief systems, right? If you've been dealing with only the child, right? Certain religions say it's all about the child and not about you. And you've been spending your whole life on the child, and all of a sudden they're gone. And now all of a sudden you realize the mask that's on you, that you're not even you, and the attachment to it that you've developed over all this time, and figuring out what your true beliefs are and letting go of those attachments. Okay, and the door to spirit, clearing the air, purifying, which is totally Virgo energy, going on the journey by opening a new door. So again, you're closing a new door, opening the windows for some fresh air to let a new opportunity in. And there's the temple path, the 12, the wisdom of the hanging man, seeing new perspectives to awaken on your path. And that's the garden of prayer. The bottom of the deck is appreciation, but make sure you're authentic in your appreciation, because we have the shadow energy here with the 15. Make sure this is authentic appreciation. And there's caring connections here with the 14. This is a higher love. And maybe someone likes the status of this older relationship, but it wasn't sincere. It wasn't who they really were. But they liked the energy of being taken care of, perhaps, or the status and money. That could be coming up. We have the angel and the devil here. And again, this is in the underlying energy. I'm getting like that everyone loves your angelic side, right? When people put on their best face, of course it's easy to connect. But in order to know if it's the right person, it has to be someone who loves your shadow side as well and can appreciate all of who you are. That's the message I'm getting from the underlying energy. So that's underlying. And so what came out for you guys first was, again, the adjacent possibilities with the 24. 24 is the Queen of Wands, but it's also Omega. So the end of something. It's not the end of the all. It's not the world. It's more on a community type level, right? The end of some kind of home community situation where the window has just fallen out. It's just not repairable, and it's time to start over in something brand new. Maybe you want to use that same window and repurpose it, but it's still going to be a brand new direction regarding self-love or a child of love that's gone. And again, taking off your mask of attachment to whatever your attachment is, right? To societal norms, marriage, religion. What is it that you're attached to that limits your freedom? She's chained here. Take the mask off and clear. Open the door to spirit on your own path with the hanging man, seeing your own new perspectives, your own awakening, finding your information directly from your direct connect to source, not from anyone else telling you what to do. Okay, so really important. That was a really profound read for Virgo, actually. So make sure, okay, the Page of Pentacles reversed in the center of your read is about someone in need of help, money, or opportunity, or a child in need of that, or a missed opportunity. And when you help them, make sure to teach them how to do it themselves next time. So next time they don't have to do it. And it says next time you don't have to help them. And this is finding peace around this and dealing with children, allowing them to teach themselves. And new inspiration coming in for you. And it can be involving hard work, but that's okay with Virgo. It's about your freedom, though. Freedom from others, the old patriarchal society and telling you what to do, into your own belief systems. Allowing the breakdown in order to break through to the lovers of implementing a new path with the wounded warrior and letting go of the wounded warrior, but accepting it as well in a message, right? Spreading the word, stepping up to the plate, perhaps a child who wants to go out to the world and spread their own message, and coming together to announce and shed light on the world about our imperfections, about fathers and children, and that you don't need to be the same to love each other and hang out together. You can appreciate each other's differences, to wake up, to rise above, and hold your tongue if you have nothing nice to say. Doesn't mean you shouldn't speak your truth. You should, even if it's going to hurt someone else's feelings, but not in an abusive way. Make sure that, you know, because abuse can cause someone to be ungrounded or lose time, money, and effort because of the worry. But again, it's about speaking your truth with love. And if you present yourself and your truth that you know might hurt someone's feelings, if you do it in a loving way, they can never fault you for that, even if they're really mad at you and leave. They can't, you didn't do anything wrong, so how can they fault you if they're going to have to think about that and realize, well, what can I do? That's the way they feel. They were being genuine about it. It's not for you to heal them. It's for them to heal themselves. And that's okay. And if they never come back, that has to be okay with you. But if you're truthful and loving and someone truly loves you, they're going to come back. So don't worry about it. If they don't come back, it wasn't love. And why would you want anything but pure love in your energy when you can have only pure love around you? That would be amazing. All right, so drink your water, get your rest, Virgo, be healthy. The healthy one that you are, be green. Oh, nope, don't be green today, you're yellow. You're very yellow, gold. You have all 3 top places, Virgo. Communication, happy ending, and A for effort in gold. Well, the top place is gold. The other 2 are yellow. Your solar plexus, because it has a little ego attached to it, because you didn't win, but that's okay. So your water, your rest, your joy, your nature, and rise and be love. I'll see you soon. It was just 1:01:11. Have an amazing day, Virgo. I'll see you soon. Rise and be love. Bye. Have an amazing one.